All right, last night I had Pete come in and start up his bike. Now you would have noticed that the jack, my little stand was underneath the rear of the frame with the rear wheel up. And when he started it, the back wheel was turning. And there's a reason why that happens. I didn't want to obviously do anything with the video last night because this was Pete's moment to start his bike up after a 485 Cyclerama cam was installed. And just wanted him to, have the privilege to hear the thing for the first time between all of us on that fire up. Now that back wheel was turning when it was off the table, and there's a reason why, right? I've spoken about this shit too many times. These automatic primary chain tensioners ratchet when the chain whips. So what happens here, I'm going to explain it again because this is a common scenario all the fucking time. I hate it, but I've got to live with it in a way because fucking hell. All right, so when we've got roughly 12 mil play on the top, when this is back a couple of teeth on the notch section, we've got some freedom, right? So that crank, hypothetically, if the driveline shaft is out so many thousandths, we've still got some play there to work with, right? Then we've got our main shaft with our clutch assembly here. That basically runs in a true zero rotation. Now, when you're belting down the road and you back off that throttle because you're giving it a heap and you get going, this thing's going to whip. When this whips and comes loose, this goes, oh, there must be some wear and tear in that chain. We're going to ratchet up so many teeth, right? You've got so many integrated areas that this will want to go. So the minute it integrates to where it wants to interface and interchange, it'll stop there. The chain is going to get tension. Now, there is a cushioning section in this that can allow some freedom in that chain. But the problem is here, is that when that is that fucking tight, this is getting strained, the crankshaft, it's getting pulled back, right? Everything loads onto that ramp. You've seen these ramps smash, they're fucking shit. So we update them to a billet one for a reason. They are more reliable in what they are as a craftsmanship or an ingenuity aspect of that part as an upgrade. The problem is here, because we've got a shaft that's coming from back here out to here, and we've got a nut on it, and we've got all this force, there's no load bearing on the end here. There's nothing carrying that weight. So this whole thing just goes, ugh, right? Now, you noticed last night, that's why that rear wheel was moving on rotation when it wasn't on the table, is because the stress in this is so tight, there's no freedom. It's allowing things to want to work indifferent from what it's meant to be. There is no freedom in this. So people realise, yeah, this saves you going in and doing adjustments. But when you're whipping that fucking throttle on and off, this is whipping on and off, this is going to ratchet up. It's going to strain, if not break. Strain. It is fucking shit. I can't stand it. You can put a manual tensioner in. Obviously, you need to go in there and check it on a regular basis of service interval. It's not a fix where it's like, that's it. Chains do want to wear over time. That's just fucking insane. And if I rotated this and there's a tight spot in that chain, it goes tensioned again, it's tighter again. So all you're seeing is that crank and this just going in and out, tight. It should be free. It should be rolling free. It should have play. It should be rolling free. So you'll notice when you click this in gear, it's got a mad crunch to it because the amount of stress that's on everything, it's awkward to even get into neutral sometimes. So please understand this shit. It's fucking junk. But we have to live with it. Oh, I've got to say it. We've got to live with it. But it does my head in. So we're taking all this off. S&S cop ramp update. Billet, CNC'd. In a primary, everything's got to come off and go on. Chain conversion on this is going to look Mickey Mouse. But realise, if your bike is hard to get into neutral, if you put it in the first and you can hear it, you know that you've got something going on in here. Like, this is just insane. But anyway, that's whatever. Fucking what would I know?